Hello and welcome to your love reading. This is a love reading for those in a connection. Could potentially be separated but yeah, still feel some kind of attachment. So for you, we have the Fool in the reverse. So you're not wanting to start something new. You have the Lovers in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so for your energy, I definitely get the Lovers, so deep soulmate connection. In the reverse, you're not feeling the connection and you don't feel like you have any other choice but to go Nine of Pentacles solo. You definitely don't want to take a new leap of faith in this direction. So that is fair heavy. Wowzers. My cards are all messed up. They're meant to be. So, what is your person thinking at this time? The Hermit, your person is being a bit withdrawn. Page of Wands, they're not expressing. I get someone with the Page of Wands in the reverse and the King of Cups in the reverse. Wow. Okay, so I get somebody that is not emotionally balanced. I get somebody that's doesn't seem enthusiastic or excited about the relationship anymore. Wow, I'm going to have to get a mutual energy. Let's get a mutual energy between the both of you, please. Mutual energy for the collective. The Chariot in the reverse. No movement. There's nothing happening. There's nothing happening. So, let's have a look. Let's have a look what has gone on here with these two people. Okay, so this is a relationship that was once very, very committed, very loyal, both very faithful and devoted to each other, but there's something that's gone wrong. You used to plan for the future, you used to look forward to the future, anticipate, you shared dreams together. For some reason, that has stopped. You don't feel like you can be honest and open. I don't know if this is mutually, but you don't feel like you can be honest and open with each other, share your true feelings, thoughts and your desires without a fear of being judged by one another. So that has really hindered the bond. Yeah. You both, I get two people, like you just don't feel like you're prioritizing each other anymore. You don't feel, none of you feel secure in the relationship, and basically that love and support, it's inconsistent. It's just very inconsistent as to when it used to be very consistent. So going forward with you two, free will, the cards are saying that you aren't really Ace of Wands, passionate, brand new beginning, something exciting. Okay, so the cards are saying that you don't want to delve any further on this relationship, and for your person, it's saying that they're just, if they do, they're not showing it. They're just not doing anything about it. You've got water sign energy, Virgo energy, fire sign energy, Aries energy, Gemini energy, and Cancer. So, but here we have an exciting new chapter. Is this with each other or without each other? Is this with each other or without each other? What is going on? What is going on with you two guys? Messages, please, for the collective. What is going on? What is going on between these two people? Burned bridges. So there's for some reason, there's a lack of trust. I don't know if it's like there's been, I wasn't getting third party, but there's just something, there's some kind of lack of trust or maybe a lack of faith. Someone doesn't feel like they can rely on the other anymore, cutting ties. Somebody wants freedom. They feel that they've been awakened to a connection. Was the connection not as strong as you always thought it was and you've been awakened to it? There's something about that. Masked, yeah, you feel like, someone feels like either someone has been wearing a mask and that mask has now slipped and you can see the deception, or somebody is fed up of masking something, hiding how they feel. Now, that could be your person because they're very withdrawn, but it can also be you. Feminine energy. So I've got somebody that wants to be in the feminine energy, but doesn't feel like they can, because that feminine energy can turn into mothering energy, and there's that balance between looking after someone and actually taking on motherly responsibilities. And then you have consequences. So bad choices, some bad choices have been made. Again, that could go back to this third party, but there's something that has breached trust between you. And mixed signals. I get mixed signals or some kind of game playing. There's not clear, honest communication. There's definitely not clear, honest communication. In fact, there looks like very little communication in this connection. Running, yeah. So somebody's running from it. Somebody wants to escape from something. Someone's in denial about something. Somebody's full of excuses. Someone's feeling trapped, stuck with no options. And there's something about being unable to forgive something. And wow, it's actually, as time passes, the more time that passes, the more toxic this connection is actually becoming. So I don't know if there is like verbal unpleasantries being exchanged, but drama, arguments. You're just two people that seem very, very incompatible at this time, and has basically been delaying the end of something, really procrastinating on it. I get people with very busy lives. Wow. So the choice is yours going forward. I feel like I need to get you some. Moving forward, there is this Ace of Wands. So it's an exciting new chapter. It could be an exciting new chapter where you both go solo. But in terms of this relationship, just having a look at the Romance Angel deck, let's just get a bit more about this relationship. Children, so you could have children together, and that could be what's causing this delay or this procrastination. Express your love is there. You know, if this is something that you don't want to actually abandon, then somebody or you both need to be communicating with each other. Yeah, calling in your soulmate. So your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. That is if you want this to work. If you actually do want this to work, then you've really got to you've got to start communicating. However, if you don't, then basically it's not all lost, and you will both find who you consider to be your actual soulmate. So just give us some more. Yeah, girl talk. Talk it over with someone. Talk it over with someone that you trust. Mothers are always good for that. But a mother figure, just somebody. Yeah, hand of cards. It's like you've been dealt a hand and it's just not working for you anymore. And then on the other hand, you're just not showing you're not showing your hand, if you will. And then we have ascending. So you could be someone that's ready for expanding, and you've basically outgrown this person and you're ready for a new phase in life. But there is just obstacles. This obstacle is the communication, that you're not being honest as to what you want and what you don't want. Give us some more. Yeah, coffin. Endings, liberation. So the ending will bring new beginnings, liberation, transition into basically another chapter of your life, which would be that Ace of Wands, that new chapter of your life. Again, free will. This is a collective reading and it won't resonate with everybody. But if you are somebody at your wit's end, then you do what you think is right and necessary. But if you do want to somehow salvage what's going on here, then you need to start communicating with each other, both of you. So good luck, and I hope this all works itself out for you.